Hey everybody, we're starting here in a second. It's getting things rolling. There we go. 11 o'clock on the dot. It looks like everything's working. We're streaming out to Facebook Live and to YouTube today.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Hey everybody, Dave here from iOgrapher. Hello, happy Sunday. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Let's put on the chat here so I can see the Facebook comments. I noticed there was some stuff. It's coming in from YouTube as well on the chat now. So Switcher Studio, I can now, as I multi-stream, because I wanted to send this out to Facebook and YouTube. It's sending me the information back here. I've got Kenny Briggs, I've got John Blake on, YouTubers on there, and also Facebook guys. So this is all already starting off great. I love the fact that I have a whole new, the setup that you've been seeing for the last couple of weeks. It's just literally ready to go. If I want to, because I'm using our Multimounts, I can literally go from shooting Facebook Live shopping channels to our live shopping, I should say, and then just turn this on the fly. Now I can do the horizontal filming for tutorials that I'm doing or for YouTube, things like that. So I love this multi-mount and I love the whole setup that I have going on right now. So I've got this new, a little bit tight, iOgrapher jersey today because we're going to talk all about sports. I noticed we've been getting a lot of people on the website picking up stuff for sports, and we're going to talk all about that today. So thankful that you guys are all here. Welcome to the show once again, and we're going to have some fun talking about sports, one of my favorite things to do out there. Hello, Darren. Nice to see you out there. Thanks for showing up today. I was in the spur of the moment getting things ready, and I forgot to put on the TV with the picture and stuff. So other than that, but everything else over here is looking cool. All my Funko Pop collection. I'm just so addicted to these things. It's horrible. I don't know why I am, but I love them. And I keep telling my son many years from now when I'm gone, they'll probably be worth a lot of money. So don't mess around with them because they're going to be all yours. So anyway, welcome to the show today. Let's talk all about sports. So what is filming sports all about? So it's literally you have, in fact, Kenny was saying John was saying he's going to his grandson's baseball game today. It's going out there and filming these games for you and the family and to enjoy. Okay, that's really a big thing. Just to go out there and film these and have them for all of posterity. There's also the other side of filming them for recruiting videos. We'll talk a little bit about that. There's filming them for educational purposes to understand, maybe his grandson swing at a baseball a little too hard. And if he had held back a little bit, he would have been able to connect better. Maybe someone who's running a football play, running back, if he had just hesitated a second, gone to the hole on the right, he could have gone for more yardage, etc. So we literally have so many ways that we can use this. Then there's also live streaming sports for people who cannot be at the games. Also, not just live streaming, but recording the entire game or event so that you can share with family members or other people in the community that you want to share that with. And there's also ways to make money for doing all of this because when I was back teaching in San Marino High School about 9 years ago, we would create these full game films for the parents to just purchase later. Whether at first it started out on DVDs, and then from there we went to doing it on downloads on like Vimeo and other websites that were password protected. So you have tons of options there. It's a huge business. It's one of our biggest money makers for iOgrapher. I can't tell you how many sports are involved, from football, of course, is the biggest, to basketball. There's Michael Mickroot saying hi. Right on. Well, have a good day, Michael. Morton Arboretum. Sounds fun. You got football, basketball, volleyball, girls and boys. You've got wrestling. There's lacrosse has been big with us. And I'm not talking just about high school and club. I'm talking about going into colleges. I don't know if he's watching today, but Jace over in Clemson has started to use our gear. We've been working with them, and they're very excited about it. So iOgrapher stuff's going to be in Clemson football this year, so that's kind of cool, which is kind of, I'm a South Pass Tiger. That's why I wear orange and black. That was my high school alma mater. That's why my company's orange and black. And Clemson are Tigers too, so I guess I kind of have this tiger thing. Thank you, sir. I like this shirt too. One size bigger would be better, I think, or I need to get one size smaller. One of the two. That's going to fight in the middle for my soul, and then I'll be able to do one of the two. So what is filming all about? So that's what it's about. It's about making these different shots and whatnot. And you used to take broadcast type cameras to go and film these things. They were on tape or on a digital drive type thing, and you have to bring it back and edit and do all these things. Now flash forward, of course, with our iOS devices and some Android devices as well. You can certainly do all this on the phone you have. You can do it all on the iPad you have. Like I said, some Android devices, depending on the apps you're using. But in theory, they all work the same. So how did I do this at San Marino? What was great was I had a group of kids who were production kids, and they worked for me. And we would go to these, and they loved it because I would feed them every Friday night. And we would go to the football games, for example. And we would have, I would have two kids. Let me just find some of the photos I uploaded here today so I can kind of give you a context for it. Where are we? Well, here's Garrett. So we'll look at Garrett. So this is Garrett, my good buddy Garrett. He and his brothers were all in my class, and his dad was a baseball star at my high school when I was a sophomore and he was a senior. He was just a stud, and we connected later in life. And his kids came to my high school, and I had the pleasure of teaching them all. But here was Garrett, who actually went on to play baseball in college and is pretty studly. He's on top of the San Marino Stadium. So what I used to do is I would have it started out with just one kid up on top, and we would film a wide shot, kind of like not a wide shot, but maybe a telephoto, 2x telephoto kind of shot of the game, because that gave us you could see the kind of the view you'd had in the viewfinder. And we would follow the plays, boom, back and forth, and film the entire games. And that was a huge hit because we had these iPads. They had great storage on them, even back then. And we were filming these in 1080p, high definition, and they looked fantastic. And so that's how we started out doing this. Booster Club got wind of it, really liked it a lot. So we started to, can we make this into more of like a ESPN kind of looking video, blah, blah, blah. So that's when I started to work with Switcher Studio. I'll come back to me for a second. Where am I? There I am. So that's when I started to work with Switcher Studio app, which I loved because it allowed me to put one camera as my director, my switcher, I should say, and the other camera as another device, not camera, another iOS device would be another camera for me. And as long as we had a nice Wi-Fi area that was connecting together, I could put many devices on it, 3 or 4 at that time. Now it's up to 9. So I told I told the booster club that this is what I needed, and lo and behold, they established this really great Wi-Fi net around the football stadium for me. So we were able to do these great live streaming shoots using Switcher Studio. So I still had one person up on top filming the game, just direct the game, hard drive. And then I had, we would live stream out to our Facebook page and to the community, and got lots of views. People loved it. We were able to get donations from that. And just everything just really took off from there. And I loved it. And what was cool too was on the portability of it all, I could take all of this gear, take it to our rival high school that we're going to go play against. And as long as I would run this off of, back then, I would run this off of a, what do you call it? I can't think of the word. Hold on, I'm going to look it up right now. Personal hotspot, sorry. So I would run the iPad, or the iPhone that I have with me, because the iPads back then didn't have LTE or anything like that. So I had run all this off of my iPhone, which was connecting the other iOS devices. And so as long as we stood near each other, I would have someone on a close-up, someone on a wide shot, maybe someone doing crowd reactions. And we would film these 3 angles, and someone would be there pushing the buttons to switch back and forth. And at the end of the event, we would have live streamed. And Switcher Studio has the ability to also record all the angles and bring them in, cut up to what you had done on the switchboard. And we were able to bring all that in later and edit it for maybe some kids wanted, what do you call it? Recruiting video kind of stuff, or plays, highlights, anyway. So that was what we were doing. I loved it. It was great. Then we started to integrate some apps like Huddle. So the coaches down below, it's spelled HUDL. The coaches down below were using the Huddle app. And the Huddle app, if you're into sports and you have kids playing in school, I'm sure you've heard of Huddle. Out of Nebraska, I believe, and yes, Nebraska. They come. The app allows you to do analytics on your sports events. It takes the clips in and analyzes them and gives you like, so and so ran 5 yards, blah blah blah. It's a pretty damn amazing app. What was cool about that was that eventually Huddle started to come out with a thing where we would film up on top using the Huddle app, and then the coaches below could grab, because we were filming and uploading every start and stop. The coaches below were getting the footage like a couple seconds later after it's been uploaded, so that they could bring in the kids. Go, okay, look at this last play, you guys. They were doing like instant replay stuff with iPads on the sideline, and it was insane. And being a former Division I football player, I played at San Diego State, I am very happy that they did not have that capability back then, because I would have been yelled at a million times by my coaches. So anyways, crazy, crazy stuff, the technology that you have now. Now, as a parent that is filming sports, I might want to do things a little differently. Let me just pull this up here. The picture at the beginning, that's my friend Dawn. And she used to do all of her daughter's volleyball games. So she would go and film all the volleyball games and do some cool stuff with that. Here, I think I showed this in another live before. That's the Team USA bobsled and skeleton team. And they are big users of our gear. Here's one of the coaches where they go out and film cool stuff with us for coaching abilities. Another shot of my students up on top. This is when we started doing more than one angle, doing different live stream events, and also just recording again. Like I said, and they just loved this because they felt like they were real camera people at a real sports event. And it was fantastic training for them as well. This is basketball. So we used to shoot basketball. The big thing about shooting sports is you really want to get a nice vantage point. If you don't have the ability to go up in bleachers or in the stadiums on the top and stuff like that, there are several very high, tall, I should say, tripods that are for sale. If that interests you, just send me a message and I'll link them to you afterwards. But there's definitely a way to make it all happen. So something to keep in mind. Here's another strength coach that was showing me how they hang their iOgrapher upside down to film training at their gym. So just lots of different ways that you could do stuff like that. All right. One of the things that I like to do, that I'd like to tell people as well is, and we've heard me talk about the Filmic Pro app before. It's my favorite app in the entire world. I like Filmic Pro because of the fact that I can go in there and do a start and stop. Not a start and stop, I can pause as I'm filming. So you're shooting the football game. The play happens. As soon as the whistle blows, they go back to the huddle. Maybe there's a timeout. Maybe it's halftime. You don't want to keep running the video forever. You might just, unless you're live streaming it and you want that whole effect. Maybe you're just there to shoot the video for recruiting purposes or other things. Filmic Pro, which is my absolute favorite camera app in the world, has the ability to let you pause, and then at the end of your entire game, you can hard press to turn off the pause button, and it will put together all the clips you shot into one big video. Filmic Pro, like I said, is my favorite app. Let me see here. I want to share this with you. So here's another fun thing as we're talking live. I'm going to go in here and switch your studio. I have it launched on my iPhone, and I'm going to do share the device. And then there's options that say share screen or share camera. So I can turn this into another camera, of course, but I'm going to share my screen this time. And it goes in and it says start broadcast and gives you a 3, 2, 1 countdown. Okay. And now I've got another screen here. And let's see, where did that go? Let's see here. Wrong one. There we go. So now I've got my other screen I wanted, and it is at right here. So there's my screen being shared. So now I'm going to get out of this. We're going to go into here, and we're going to actually right here on the bottom right, I have it on my front page of every device I have. Here's Filmic Pro. So because we're shooting vertical today, I'm just going to leave this alone and keep this in vertical mode. One of the biggest things about using Filmic Pro is that it's just such a great app to be able to do a million things with instead of just using the Apple camera app. You can monitor your audio, you can change the gain so it's not too loud. There's just a ton of things that you can do. And we'll tap out of that for a second. So these two buttons, I'm not going to get into a full tutorial on this, but because I recently put up my best-selling class about Filmic Pro that I have on Mobile Video School is now free on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/iOgrapher. So check it out. If you want to learn how to use this app, I have 11, soon to be 12, very simple lessons, and people love it. So they tell me. So check it out now on our YouTube channel. In fact, I made where's our YouTube channel? Here we go. So just go to YouTube at iOgrapher there. You'll find us on YouTube for the training. So here you can see that I've got this going. And so this is my football play. I'm going to press the red button or the white button, and the guy's running, and we see now how it shows pause. And it says 3 seconds. So I have a 3-second video. I'm going to hit it again. The guy's running some more. Like how my little football player right here. And we stop. So now I've got 8 seconds. And you just keep going on and on and on during the whole game that you're watching. Could be for volleyball, could be, I mean, there's a million things you can use this with. And at the end, I'm going to press this one time until it's red or white again. That means I've stopped the video. And now if I go and look at the video playback, press the red button on the white button. We should see that. I stopped. Remember, there's the stitch. It goes again. So it made one big video for us. So no longer do you have to start and stop your camera app and then at the end have like 3,000 pieces of of footage because you were trying to keep them all in order and whatnot. And what's cool too about Filmic Pro is that I can go into the gear icon. And like I said, all of this is in the training. I can go into the gear icon in the second row on the left. It says CMS. So that's going to be your content management system. I have it turned on. So here I can type in, right now it's saying untitled _1A, blah, blah, blah. I can put, Tigers versus Rams in there. I can do first quarter in here. I can put the date. I can do whatever I want. And then it will sequentially make the video for me and keep them all in order so that I know, this was the first quarter, this was the second quarter, this is the third, blah, blah, blah. So this is a wonderful, wonderful app to have. I highly recommend it, and especially now that I've donated my free training to you guys to check it out. Let's go back to Switcher Studio for a second. Let me just go here for a second and stop the broadcast. But this is how easy it is. And let's say you're a smaller program. Actually, I should have kept that on, shouldn't I have? Let's go back. Well, I'll use this camera. Let's say you're a smaller program, you don't have a lot of devices, you have a big iPad, maybe another one, and you need maybe some of the parents want to help and they have iPhones or iPads. All you need to do is to ask them to download the Switcher app, and then right here it says log in, or you can share this device. So if I just click share this device again, instead of sharing the screen, I can share this camera. Okay, and I go back into Switcher Studio, into my devices, my cameras, I should say, and it says Dave's iPhone 13 Pro Max. And now it's allowing it, and now this has turned into a camera. And I will just switch to this one for a second, and this is the camera I have. So now I've got this. I can show you what I'm doing here on Switcher Studio. This is my switching device. It's an iPad Pro. Allows me to switch to different things. Maybe I want to show you a photo of our new Multi-Pro case. So that's live now. Just so easy to use, isn't it? I mean, it's ridiculous. And I'll give you just a little preview of this. So I've got this iPhone here. I've got this iPhone here. I've got this iPad here running Switcher. Goes into this Sateki setup here. That runs cables into the Ethernet back here, into my mixer here. I got this great Rode microphone here. So simple to use. This is the iOgrapher tablet holder here. Up on top, I've got an iOgrapher phone holder, and there's the Multimount. I've got my notes right here. Super, super easy to put this together. And I actually have a link that I'll share with you guys for some of the other items that I'm using that we don't personally sell, but I love and like to share with you guys. So that is that. Let's go back here. Let's go here. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to talk a little bit about gear now and what we're offering today. And I want to let you guys know. Let me just have a quick drink because I'm roasting in here. Okay. We're doing a 20% off, which I don't ever do until the holidays. 20% off on all of our coaches gear. So we have all these coaches bundle. If you go to the iOgrapher website, well, don't do that right now because you won't get this deal. But if you go to the iOgrapher website ever and you go under bundles, it says coaches bundles. And that's with all of our bundles that come with a wide angle lens in case you need to film, like I say, volleyball, or you're something close up, or if you're filming football where you want a 2x lens. So it comes with a 2x telephoto lens and a wide angle lens. Hey, John from North Carolina. We love North Carolina. So it comes with 2 lenses. It comes with an iOgrapher case. So you can have our case, of course. This fits onto any standard tripod. And so now you can film the entire game. Upgrades to it, we have a sun kit that goes up. It's an umbrella that will cover you if you're shooting out in the sun. We have some great iPhone kits. The iPhone kits I love because they are the lenses on them on those on the iPhone kits are the case lenses, and you can use filters with them. So if you're out shooting in a really bright day, you can use filters to make things a lot better. I'll put this right here so you can see that. And that's what we have. It's really great stuff. So let's see here. Maybe you already have your iPhone and your iPad and you don't want to use all this gear, but you do want to film sports. You really can just grab some lenses from us. The big reason about having this, even if our cases, even if you think this is overkill, it's still a lot better than just holding your phone like this and filming. And you certainly can go as entry point as you'd like, all the way up to, super great. This multi-mount for phones is a great big seller for us. Super inexpensive. Let me see where I have it. I know I have it in here, David. Where's the multi-mount? Did I not put the multi-mount? No, I got the tripod one. Oh, here it is. So if you're interested in the multi-mount, it's usually $19. It's $12.95 today. It's on sale. What's cool about this is you put your phone in here, and it's super easy to use. You're off to the races. You put this on any standard tripod. You can buy a $5 tripod on Amazon. You can buy whatever you want. And you're just off to the races, ready to go. If you guys are into doing anything for Instagram stories or TikTok, all you do is turn this little knob. This goes horizontal now, or vertical, I should say. Now you can film that way. So great I love this thing because it's so compact. And like I said, I use this all the time in my live streams and stuff like that. But big sale today, only till next Sunday. Cart 100, that's the way. So the way you get the gear, in the comments, you type cart 100. You'll be sent a link to pick it up right away and take advantage of that. You can't get this on the website. You can't get this any other way but using this app that we have called Carter, which is also by Switcher Studio, to get this today. So cart 100 for the multi-mount. And I promise you'll love this thing. Next up, we're just going to show a couple of the lenses. So this is the wide angle lens. This is very simple to use. It comes with a clip. You screw this into the clip. Now you've got your iPad or your iPhone, or you have your multi-mount and this, and you put it over the correct lens. And now you've got the ability to get the wide angle for what you're shooting, maybe indoor basketball or something like that, or the 2x telephoto lens you can put on here as well. And that's cart 101 for the wide and cart 102 for the telephoto lens, on sale today. Okay, if you just need a tripod, we have our multi-use tripods on sale. It's cart 103. So if you type in cart 103, you'll check that out and get that on a deal. Let's see here. What else do we have? Here is our coaches bundle. So like I was talking about the coaches bundles, we have them for the iPad, the 10.2/10.5. That is comes with a full-size tripod 2 lenses, and your iOgrapher case. That is all you need to get going to film. What's nice about this is later on, if you want to upgrade things and maybe add microphones or lights or other things like that to do other things with it, you have the base setup ready to go. For 10.5 Coaches Bundle, fits the iPad 10.5 Pro, the iPad Air 3, and the 7th, 8th, and 9th gen iPads. The 9th gen iPad is the newest iPad that is out there. So this works with that. If you have older iPads, let me know and I can set you up with that. For our 13 Pro Coaches Bundle, so this is a really great one. Comes with our new iOgrapher cage, and I don't know where mine is right now. But you have the ability to, I know it's over here somewhere. Hold that 1 second. This is live shopping at its best. Where's my cage? I had it here earlier. Here it is. All right. OneManProduction.com. So here it is right here. This is our cage on the bottom. Let me take my phone out here. And what's super nice about the cage, iPhone 13, putting it into a case, protective case that comes with this. And then now I can put my phone in here, my 13 Pro Max, which is just a beast of a phone. This can go onto any tripod, okay? Now I can use it, and it comes with these. I can use the case lenses like this. So now I screwed my lens on. I'm ready to go shoot. I can put filters on here. I can do a ton of things, and it comes with everything you could possibly need to start filming right away with your iPhone 13 Pro Max. This is actually the 13 Pro. So if you have the 13 Pro, not Max, this is the correct bundle, cart 105. If you have the Pro Max, it's cart 106 for those. And then if you have, let's see, do we have the 13 Pro here somewhere? I thought we did. If you have any of the other iPhones or whatnot, let me just put this one up here. This is the 9.7 Coaches Bundle. So if you're using the 9.7 iPads, the earlier ones, we have a whole bundle for that as well. And cart 107. And what else can I tell you? So that's kind of like the bread and butter of iOgrapher. We love to make things simple for you. If you need help setting things up, 12 Pro Max baseball photo lens recommend, telephoto lens recommend. Oh yeah, 12 Pro Max. So definitely, let me see here. Where are we? Where's the 12 Pro Max? I know I put it in here. There's 11 Pro. So cart 108 is the 12 Pro Max entire setup for the iPhone 12 Pro Max. And instead of the older case, you're going to get the new cage. So if you upgrade phones, you can do that. And you're going to get the 2x telephoto lens, or so I'm sorry, case makes the 3x telephoto lens, which is fantastic. You're going to get the wide angle lens, and we're going to get you the 300 millimeter lens. So if I can screw this on from the side here, this 300 millimeter lens will get you like right up. And John, if this is for your grandson, sorry, having trouble screwing things in. There we go. So now you got this on a tripod. It's nice and sturdy. You can focus in on your grandson and get like right in his face. Get just him and follow him around. So that's a really good option for that. This kit brings the entire thing that you need. If you want to talk to me off camera about just specific things you want to get and don't want the entire kit, on sale for 20% off, let me know, and then you and I can connect on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, and I'll give you some links to the new things. So hope that helps a lot. Any other questions? This is so fun. I love using Switcher Studio for filming this. They've been doing just upgrading things like crazy, and the ability now to connect with our Shopify store through Carter is fantastic. We can do everything here in this in the live stream, so you don't forget later, and you can take action today. So let me see. There's another thing here to show you guys. I think that was it. If there's any other questions, if not, we'll make it an early Sunday. I'm going to video game today. I haven't video gamed hardcore in a few weeks. And I'm trying to think of ways that I want to live stream my video game play, because we're pretty funny. We play an old school game called EverQuest, which is kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons, but in a multi-universe where we can all talk to each other using Discord, and we do some really fun, crazy things. So anyway, that's my goal for today, and to go swimming, because it's 900 degrees in LA. But I hope you guys are all having a great time. These live streams are on for 2 weeks, but I'm sorry, they're on forever, but for 1 week, you will be able to take advantage of the 20% off that we offered you. If there's any problems with the code or whatever, or the discount not being showed, just contact me, dave@iographer.com, and I will get you set up with the correct code, but it should all be working flawlessly. All right, I hope you enjoyed the show today. I am so happy that you guys showed up, and appreciate, as always, coming to me and watching us and having fun. I will see you guys next Sunday, and I wish you all the best, and good luck, John, to your